Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody this fine Tuesday? I was busy doing some work and didn't realize what time it was. So, how is everybody today? Today's Tuesday. Well, yeah, it's live. So, hopefully everybody is having a good day. Now, if you hear noise in the background, we're printing shirts. It is what it is, It's that time of year, y'all. So, before we jump into everything, I did want to remind you that the weekly WOW sale for this week is 50% off all the t-shirt guides. And that sale ends on Sunday, July 25th, 2021 at 12 a.m. Central Standard Time. So it's an awesome deal. If you're looking for a t-shirt guide, want to give one as a gift, we've never done them that so cheap before. So hopefully that helps. So before we jump in, let me go through the chat and say hello to people. Hi, Colleen. Hi, Roberta. Hi, Laura. Hi, Our Crazy Life. Hi, Tanya. Hi, LJ. Hi, Kathy Ann. And hi, Patty. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody. But yeah, that's where we are at, trying to do, 20,000 things at once, but we do have lots of fun tutorials coming up. Hi, Pam. Hi, Gloria. But if you're not familiar with what our Tuesdays lives are, every Tuesday, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, sometimes weather or internet issues, we can't do a live. But for the most part, this is what we do. Every Tuesday, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's a live Q&A. So if you have any questions, concerns, comments, that type of thing, we answer it. And then also if you are, and we just kind of chit chat and chill, talk, hang out. I think it's fun. It's one of my favorite things to do. So hi, Lexi. Hi, Danny. Hi, Pam. So as I said, if you have any questions, concerns, all that, just let me know. Yes, Roberta, the polished metals are gorgeous, and there are a lot of colors in them. I love those. And they're so easy to work with. They really are. But they just kind of give you and your product something a little bit extra, something a little bit different, which for me, I think is always fun. Like, that is my goal with a lot of this, is to have those things that are a little bit different. Typically that's what I try to stock in the store because, let's face it, you go to Hobby Lobby, you go to Michael's, you go to Joann's, everybody's got vinyl, but not everybody has all the special vinyls that I carry. I'm glad you didn't have to miss a live, Colleen. You mostly just listen, Tanya. That's okay too. Linda, I have a video using flock. Flock is a little bit more difficult because it's a thicker material, but it's really, for the most part, other than that, it's pretty easy to use. It's just like using any other HTV. It's just thick. And whenever you're dealing with a material that is thicker like that, you have to think about those types of things, and you can't really go into like a super fine detail because it doesn't work well with that type of material. So hopefully that kind of answers your question. And as I said, any other questions, those types of things, I try to answer them, as honest. Well, I always answer honestly, but as quickly, and I try to make sure y'all know what we're getting into. Hi, Sooner Fan. I'm glad you're here. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at on stuff, just trying to get things done. It has been busy in the shop, to say the least, because it's back to school season. I have talked about it before, but we have like a brother direct to garment. We do photo shirts. We also do screen printing. But with that being said, when we do screen printing and photo shirts, typically it starts in July and it goes all the way through September. It is so busy, but you know, it is what it is, and we love it. But, you know, summer, it slows down, but typically the whole school year, it's kind of crazy. So, oh, what was lippy? This is a lip balm my friend sent to me as a gift. This is the Tom Ford Lip Gelée. So it's like a lip balm, which I love a good lip balm. And it's like clear with like a core of color, so it doesn't apply too much. But it feels really, really nice on the lips, Colleen. I like those. But like, I don't know if anybody else has an issue, but like I keep lip balms beside me on my desk. And these are colored, but this is my lip balm container that sits right beside me because I have perpetually dry lips. So like I have to have that sitting there. Well, I don't have to, but I mean, like even at home, like on the end table, like on the couch next to where I sit. LJ, I have actually been doing more tutorials with Corel and with Cricut Design Space, trying to really get into more of the design work. Now, the tutorial tomorrow, the SVGs will be uploaded to Patreon. So if you're not familiar, if I do a tutorial other than a Disney design, all the SVGs that we use get uploaded to Patreon. So if you don't have the way to design it yourself, even though I'm showing you how, you can always take and go there and download it. So hopefully that helps. But when it's anything Disney, that's property of Disney. Like I can use it to make stuff and teach you how to make with it, but I can't sell it, give it away. You know, that's copyright stuff. But yeah, we're definitely getting more into trying to show you and actually work through the design process of it. Because I think that's part of the thing that people struggle with a lot is they think things are very complicated a lot of times. Now, I'm not saying that all artwork is easy because Lord knows it's not, but there's a lot of things that people make overly complicated. And I also like to try to do it where I walk you through and like, y'all can see how my brain works, I guess is the best way to put it. Because, you know, for me, like, as I said, that's part of it is I like to come up with things and I like to play with the designs quite a bit, you know, if that makes sense. That's part of the fun of it, or at least it is for me. So, but yeah, I'm so glad everybody's here. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what else is going on. So we've got a cute Disney design. We're going to do Friday. Next Friday's Crafting for Disney, which I haven't done it yet, but we're going to work on Jungle Cruise. Who's excited for Jungle Cruise, the movie? Jungle Cruise is one of my favorite rides at Disneyland. So, anyways, I am excited for the movie. Let's see. I was working on a Shark Week t-shirt and wanted to curve the text. Not available on my iOS device, iOS iPad Pro. Boo. I guess the software is too old for an update. Possibly. But I think it's Procreate, Colleen, that you can use with your iPad Pro. I mean, I know that Adobe has some plugins, like software that you can use, but Adobe's pretty expensive. But I think Procreate something a little bit that you can work with. But yeah, I'm super excited because like Mac for the longest time wasn't compatible with Corel, and now they have Corel for Mac, and I'm like, yay, I can use my program because I love using Corel. I feel like it's pretty easy to use and it's inexpensive in the grand scheme of things versus what you would spend on Adobe. But yeah. So what did you think of Cruella, Colleen? Y'all know what I thought. I loved that movie. I loved the makeup and the fashion. I will type it in for you, Patty, but it's also in the description box. I'll put a comment. She's fine if she's whining. Stevie, what's the matter? What's so wrong? Are you being a spoiled rotten baby? Come here. Come here. Well, if you're gonna sit, my dog. Well, LJ, Corel is really good, and part of the thing is, like, I always try to explain to people, and I try to make this very clear, that if you're wanting to do this either as a business or really get in depth in it, having an outside art program is always good. Come here, honey. Oh, chunky butt. Say hi. Sophie said hi, Stevie. But I think it's always important to have an outside art program. Because then you can design for anything, any type of machine that you're using, which is something that, because say you're a Cricut user now, well, in 5 years, you may not be a Cricut user anymore. You may switch to Silhouette or Brother Scan and Cut or a professional, like a Graph Tech or something like that. So it's always good to have something that you can work with as well, if that makes sense. Thank you, Latrina. These came from Shein. I think they were like $1. Shein has some cute earrings that are inexpensive. Melissa, that is what I was thinking when I did the side shadow look. I was like, this is pink lemonade. I love it. And this is my rotten pot of a dog. This is Stevie. She's my old little dachshund. She's rotten to the core. She comes up to work with me, and she's pretty good. The only thing she ever does is really whine because she wants food or attention. But other than that, she's just the easiest little thing to love. And, I told my husband, I was like, if all dachshunds are this good, and I had another dachshund before this, and they're amazing breeds of dogs. It's like, I want another dachshund. Because Bella, our oldest dachshund, y'all know, passed away at Christmas time. We had her put down because she was getting old and sick. Oh, yeah, LJ. She loves her life. This dog is so spoiled. And my dogs are all rescues, too. So, you want to see? Say hi to people. Look. That's you. Yes, that's you. But yeah, there's lots of new Disney movies coming out, and we're definitely going to be doing our crafting for Disney for it. Oh yeah, Roberta, you can tell she is happy. And this is the place she loves scratch right there, like where her neck ends and goes into her chest, that bone right there. She's just rotten. And she sleeps. She's a dreamer. I don't know of any dog that I've ever owned, and I've had a lot in my lifetime, that dreams as much as she does. And she's so active in her dreams. It's cute. And she mostly has her tongue out like this all the time. Right now it's not. I'm sure it will eventually be. But yeah, this is the boss, huh? Are you the boss? How are you shedding so much? Can you see the hair in the air? It's like, yes, you can see it on camera. She is shedding so bad. So bad. But yeah. Anyways. We just had you groomed. How? Hair everywhere. Huh. Are you rotten? You going to talk? You going to tell me? Tell me. Huh? You going to tell me what's wrong? Tell me. You hear her? She'll talk to you. She loves to talk. You're babysitting your grand dog. What kind of dog is it? I prefer little dogs, not because of, I love dogs in general. I love all animals. But I like little dogs because I like to be able to hold them in my lap and bring them places with me. Huh. You're rotten. She's good enough to bring up here all the time. Yes, Jungle Cruise, Colleen. That's the one with the rock. That's the one that has Emily Blunt in it. And it's one of the original Disney World and Disneyland rides, I'm pretty sure. It's been around for a long, long time. Aw, Roberta. Sweet babies. You know, I love me some dogs. I mean, I love cats too, but there's something about a dog because they love you so much. You know? I don't think there's anything that loves you as unconditionally as a dog does. You know what I'm saying? There's just nothing like it. But yeah. Any questions, concerns, comments, that type of thing? That's what we're working with. Rotten pot. Oh yeah, Roberta. They're the best. Oh yeah, go on YouTube. Well, you're on YouTube, Colleen. Go on YouTube, and after you get through watching my video or participate in the live, go look it up. It looks so cute, so cute. But I like The Rock anyway. And you know, we all know that Disney did really well because Pirates of the Caribbean was the first IPO that Disney did a movie over that was just a ride originally. It had nothing other than the ride before the movies came out. So that's the same kind of thing with Jungle Cruise. So I'm excited for that. Because Pirates, they did an amazing job with. I love the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. But yeah, yes, we do. But we just finished Loki as well. Loki was so good. I don't know if y'all watched Loki. It was awesome. And hopefully I don't break my face. I got roller skates from my husband, so because I wanted an extra way to exercise. So, but I haven't been on skates in 20 plus years. You want to go? Go. Cameron, go bring her up. Do you go potty? I think she needs to go potty. Yes, let's see. So, Roberta, my sawgrass is the 8.5 by 11. Now, depending on what you're doing with sublimation, if you're just doing t-shirts, yes, the 8.5 and 11, 8.5 by 11 is fine because you can kind of piece in if you need other pieces. So that works. Oh, I am, LJ. I'm going to definitely have a helmet. But depending on the projects that you're wanting to do, you might want to look into seeing what size is going to be best, if that makes sense. Latrina, I think we do have a Bulldog SVG on our website and on our Patreon. It's somewhere on there. You got a Doberman Pinscher? Our little Chihuahua, Layla, she looks like a Min Pin. She's not, but yes. Yeah, Kathy Ann, I don't think I'll be able to read while I roller skate. I put them on last night because they came in yesterday, and that was an adventure on its own. So if I had one Disney property to stay at, what would y'all choose? Like hotel wise? If you're talking hotel wise, the Polynesian is my absolute favorite Disney hotel. Like a lot of people like the Grand Floridian, and it is the epitome of luxury for Disney. But the Polynesian, I think, is fun. And the Polynesian also has Ohana, which if you've ever done the family style Ohana breakfast that they do there, it's so cute. And Stitch is there and Lilo, and it is great. We've stayed several times at the Caribbean Beach Resort, which is, some people call it like the little Polynesian. To me, both of those hotels feel very, very tropical. The Port Orleans Riverside, we've stayed there, and the princess rooms are so cute. Now, exactly, the contemporary is very convenient. It's just not my favorite decor. I want it to feel Disney, but I don't want it to be like, I don't know. Does that make sense? The contemporary, like, but I did see that they just redid their rooms at the contemporary and it looked super cute. So I might have to, once I see it in person, who knows, my favorite might change. But as I said, I don't know. The Polynesian is definitely one of my favorites because of just the scenery, the whole thing about it. It's just so well done. I love it. And if you've never done it, the luau that they do at the Polynesian is amazing. We've done it a couple of times on a couple of different visits. They do the luau, they participate. It has like dancing from the Polynesian culture, from Samoan, so a few other cultures from that area, so it definitely, it's really neat on how they do that. But yeah, Kathy Ann, anything on the monorail is going to be convenient. But a lot of times we end up staying most of the time we end up staying mid-tier resorts because we don't spend a lot of time in our room. And the value resorts are too small because we're a family of 5. And whenever you go to the mid-tier resorts like the Caribbean Beach, Port Orleans, that type of resort, you can get it with this extra bed that has a 5th sleeper, so it definitely makes it easier. And Colleen, that's one of the things you need to think about too, is like whenever you go on your mommy-daughter trip, is what are you planning on doing? How much time are you planning on spending in your room? For me, and for the most part, almost every time we go, it's just not worth it to us to spend more on a room when we literally go there. Like we're almost always at the parks from open to close. So we go there to shower and sleep. So it kind of just depends on what you're doing. So I would rather have the extra, $100 or so a night, depending on what time of year you go, to spend on like the meal plan, because we like to do, especially now that they're bringing it back, we love to do the deluxe meal plan because we do like to do character dining and a lot of the signature dining out at Disney. So because we like to eat. So yeah. So Colleen, if it's just a mommy-daughter trip, and you might want to look into, and if you're wanting something that has really good Disney theming, look at the Art of Animation. The Little Mermaid rooms are super duper cute. The pool's cute. The hotel itself is cute. You're very much in line with Disney. They have the Skyliner is at the Art of Animation. So see, LJ, that's part of it. I think that the meal plan, they're bringing it back, or it's fixing to be back, or it is back now. Let me see. And the meal plan, to me, it really doesn't save you money. To me, the reason why we like to do the meal plan for the most part is for convenience, because I can pay for it up front. And then the only thing whenever I'm at Disney that I have to pay for is tips, souvenirs, and parking, because we always drive there. But other than that, I don't have to pay for, you know what I'm saying? Unless there was something else I want to do, which makes it so much easier. It makes it feel all inclusive. And I don't know how it is for other people, but one of the main reasons why I love Disney so much, one, with me and my husband or my kids, we like to go do things as a family. We're, my kids are older, but we are extremely close. We like theme parks. We like zoos. We like museums. We like going to the movies. We like to have a nice meal out. We're not bar people. We don't really go dance. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of vacations that, like a lot of people I know and friends that will go like to Cancun and stuff like that or whatever. But if I'm on vacation, I want to be busy and doing fun stuff. And Disney is one of those things we can all agree on, and it keeps you busy. And if you've never done a trip without the kids, it makes it so easy. Yes, the meal plan does make character dining meeting characters so much easier, but there's not, now for character dining, you can't meet all the characters doing it, but you can meet a lot. And there are several character meals. I don't know what's all going on at this point, but Ohana at the Polynesian is so much fun. We love doing the supercalifragilistic breakfast that they do at the Floridian, the Grand Floridian, because you can meet Mary Poppins and Winnie the Pooh. I also love the Crystal Palace because whenever you meet the Winnie the Pooh characters there, because Eeyore is my favorite. And if you've never done the Crystal Palace, it's awesome because the food, it's buffet style. It's nothing to write home to mom about. The topiaries are stunning though. Like there's stuff like that that makes it worthwhile. The breakfast with the princesses are great. So the princess breakfast, if you like to see the princesses, you can book Cinderella's Royal Table. That is one of my favorites to do because I like to sit near a window. You get beautiful views of the park, and there's nothing like eating inside the castle. And then Acrisures, which is in Epcot, they do a princess meal as well, and their food's a little bit different, so you can always check on Disney's website. They have all their menus and stuff like that, so that definitely helps whenever you're trying to plan things out. Darlene, one of these days you'll go. I mean, if it's high on your list of priorities, and I think that that's where people differ. It's like, what kind of vacation do you like? My mother and father-in-law, whenever my husband was little, they brought, before my husband was like 2, they brought my brother-in-law with them to Disney World, and then didn't go back until they came with us. But they would go like to the lake every weekend and go fish and all that kind of stuff, which for them is the type of vacation they like. Now for me, I like to go to the beach and that kind of thing, but I don't want to go sit on the lake and fish. Fishing is not my thing at all. Going hunting, that kind of thing, no. Camping, if there's a travel trailer involved, you might be able to get me out in the woods, but Betsy and nature don't always get along. Like all animals seem to be attracted to me. Whether it be snakes, alligators, spiders. Like I've been bitten by a brown recluse. I've had when we went hiking in the woods, the only person to get a tick on them was me. I had a water moccasin snake chase me. I had an alligator under my car. So I have had a time literally with bugs and animals. So it's like Betsy and the woods do not get along. Because if there is a creature out there, it's going to want to come say hi. So that's not my thing. Your husband always wants to go camping, Darlene? Yeah. See, and my husband, as I said, he likes Disney. He loves Disney like I do, but not as much. But he really enjoys, his favorite park is Epcot. Epcot is awesome. There's great things to do out there. And like, if you have someone who isn't big on like characters and stuff like that, trying to go like to the Epcot Food and Wine Festival, that is so much fun. They have food from around the world because, they have all the different countries, but they have little ones set up. Latrina is on there somewhere because I used it for it was a Craftsmas episode where I did the denim jacket. So it's on there. I'm just not exactly sure where it's at. Patreon has finally gotten better about their search features, but that was at least Christmas I think it was 2018. Yes, Food and Wine is so worth it. See, Kathy Ann? Camping at the Embassy Suites. That's my idea of camping. Roberta, I'm with you. It's not that I mind being outdoors. I actually love to be outside. Like when I exercise every day, that's part of the reason why I got such a tan, is I go walk outside every day. If I can't be outside and walk, I'll do it on the treadmill. But I would so much rather be out in the sun. I am obsessive about sunscreen. It's just when you're outside like that, it does you're going to get some color. But like, I love to go exercise outside. I do like to go hike. I like to go to the beach, and like that type of outdoor activity is definitely something I love. But Latrina, I'm sure you might have to, because I remember it was the denim jacket one. So it should be on there from then, because we did the big bulldog head on the back and then the paw print with the roses on the front of the jacket. I have a pretty good memory over things. But I guess since we don't have a lot of questions, that type of thing today, I guess we will end it there. Now, I do want to remind you that the weekly wow sale is, I always try to remind you at the beginning and the end of a video, not to be annoying. It's just some people don't always listen through the front. Some people don't always listen through the back, or vice versa, is 50% off all of our t-shirt guides that we'd never, ever do on that sale, that cheap. The sale ends on July the 25th, 2021, 12 a.m. Central Standard Time. But I'm glad everybody joined us today. We've got lots of fun tutorials coming up, so make sure you check it out. Our videos go up Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. But I guess that's it. We'll see y'all later. Bye.